Okay, so what I think the question is asking is if we have f of x equals x plus 4 over x plus 10, then it wants us to find f inverse of negative 10. So, I mean, I guess the most straightforward way to do this would just be to start by finding the inverse. So if I have a function, I want to find the inverse, the first thing I do is I'm going to replace f of x with y. So that f of x becomes y. Then immediately switch every y to an x and every x to a y. So this becomes, instead of y equals x plus 4 over x plus 10, it's x equals y plus 4 over y plus 10. Now I want to solve this thing for y. I'm going to start by multiplying both sides by that base, that denominator, so that it goes away. So this crosses out with that. And then I'm going to distribute my x to both terms. It might not seem like I'm going in the right direction, but it will work out, I promise you. So if I distribute the x to both terms, I get x times y plus x times 10, which is 10x, equals y plus 4. Now from here, I'm just going to take every term that has a y, because I want to solve this thing for y. I'll take every term that has a y and get it onto one side. So I'm going to subtract y from both sides, so that I'll cross out. And then anything that doesn't have a y, I'll get to the other side. So I'm going to subtract 10x from both sides. So this crosses out with that. So on the left-hand side, I have xy minus y equals 4 minus 10x. From there, I can just factor out the common factor here, which is my y, which is good because I want to get that y by itself, and I'm left with x minus 1 equal to 4 minus 10x. And lastly, get the y by itself, divide both sides by x minus 1. I get y equals 4 minus 10x over x minus 1. Very last step. Since I'm done, this is the inverse. So I will label it as such. This is no longer called y. This is f inverse. Let me fix that. F inverse of x. So the problem asks us to find f inverse of negative 10. Plugging in negative 10, I get 4. Negative 10 times negative 10 is positive 100 over negative 10 minus 1. That's negative 11. This is going to give me 104 over negative 11, which is negative 104 over 11. Not the prettiest answer, but that is the answer.